Good morning, I think. Is it still morning?
It is.
Yes.
Welcome to the perspective.
It is the perspective.
It is the perspective. I'm McCall.
I'm Mima.
And I'm producer Butters.
And I need my headphones on. So there's something going on right now where you could win 1 billion with a B point something dollars.
That's $1.02 billion.
Could you imagine winning $1.02 billion?
No.
No,
I think I could.
but I think I'm going on a road trip today.
Hard same.
Yeah.
Obviously not to Idaho. That's not where we're going. Everybody's
No.
I'm sure everybody's going to be going because it's $1.02 billion right now. But by the time the drawing is Wednesday? Today? Tonight? Tomorrow? I don't remember.
I haven't followed it in
Friday?
several years.
Question mark? I don't even know what day today is. Like barely know what day today is.
Well, it feels like a Tuesday.
Correct.
But it's actually a Wednesday.
Correct. That's exactly
It
it.
does feel like a Tuesday, honestly.
Yes. So anyways.
So anyway, if you could win $1.02 billion, which cash equivalent is like $600 million, what are you going to do with it? I mean, really? I asked Dustin this question and he's like, invested? Like, you know what? That's a really smart idea. I like that.
I mean, with that much, you could spend almost $1 million a year and still be fine.
For sure. For sure. And then I think obviously sitting down, putting it aside, living off of the interest or whatever is probably a really good idea too.
Yep.
So then if you end up having posterity or whatever, you can pass it on to them so they don't care anymore.
You buy a business.
You buy a business. You can totally buy a business.
And you let it run.
And you know, even if
it dies, who cares?
That's right. Even if you run it into the ground, it's not a big deal because it was what, maybe $1 million or something.
Probably.
But here's my, I mean, there's a lot of questions around it. You know, what are you going to buy with it? How would you spend it?
I'm gonna buy Twitter and then back out.
All right, Elon. I think you're about 43 billion short, but
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's all right.
so if here's a couple of different topics around lottery, okay? If you win the lottery, who's the first person you're going to tell to go to hell? Think about it. You don't have to say it out loud, obviously. We're not going to like incriminate ourselves or anything. Okay? If you won the lottery, what is the first song that you would listen to as soon as you got into your car?
Yeah, that's
actually a really good song. That's a really good option.
That's actually the song that popped in my head too.
I mean, Celebration from Kool and the Gang is obviously a popular one. We Are the Champions by Queen. I think for me, my jam forever for like a happy jam, it shouldn't be a happy jam, but it's a happy jam, is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Because it's just groovy, you know? It's just like I don't know how to explain it, but that's one that's been brought up. Any other ones you could think of? Just right off the dome.
No.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
It folds like a sea, wiggle wiggle. That would be a good one too. Somebody get him on here. Okay, if you were guaranteed to win the lottery, but you had to give up some part of your body, what would it be, and for how much?
My belly fat.
I guess that would count. I guess that counts.
Yeah.
See, I was like pinky,
take
I
it.
guess. See,
can have
I was
You
thinking
can
like
have it.
pinky, I guess, but I really like my pinky, but then the other part of me is like meh.
Meh.
Earlobe question mark.
Earlobe. I mean, I can't get
Like-
I can't get my ears pierced because I'm allergic. So
Yeah, I mean
They
One
can
ear,
do that.
nipple.
earlobe, one nipple.
one nipple.
There it is. Un nipple man.
All body hair.
All body
All
hair.
body
That's not
hair.
a bad idea either.
That's not a bad idea.
I think those are all viable options. I'd love to know if anybody has, like, if you're watching or listening, if you have won the lottery before, what was the first thing that you bought? Honestly, I think
A beer.
that would be
I think the first thing I
a
would
brisky.
the first thing I would buy, like no questions asked, is I would call my realtor and be like, all right, let's buy a house.
Let's buy a house. That's a good idea.
You don't need a realtor to buy a house, by the way.
You don't, but
That's fair, but They just make life easier.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Producer Butters? First thing that you would potentially buy?
I don't know. It's a toss up because it's like, do I just pay off the house or do I just buy another house?
Is that what
Do
you would do
both.
first?
Yeah.
Right off the bat?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like buy a candy bar or whatever when you went to go pick it up?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
gas on the way up. 'Cause
Probably
you'd have to
gas,
go there. I
actually.
mean,
Yeah. I think gas would be
and
the
there
first thing
goes
we had to
$1
buy.
million. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I can't afford this.
I can't afford it.
Max out all the credit cards. That'd be fun.
No,
don't do
absolutely
that.
not. Been
Well,
there,
then you
done
can pay
that.
'em off.
It's true.
Oh, that's true.
It is true.
Huh.
But I mean, that's an option.
Honestly, actually, I take it back. The first thing I'd probably do is just pay off my student loans.
That's a good idea.
Get it over with.
That's a good idea.
$500,000 right there. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know that much.
You know, I've thought about, I don't know, maybe I'd buy a tractor.
That's a weird random thing to buy.
Well, we have so much snow where I live. I freaking hate pushing it.
You can move somewhere.
I'm not
There's
moving.
no snow.
I like my place. I like where I live.
You can get a different house and go back there every once in a while, not in the winter.
But then I have to have somebody that lives there and manages it because I don't trust my neighbors.
You can afford it.
I mean, that's true.
I promise you can afford it for many years.
Probably 6, maybe 7. I don't know. I don't know what the first thing I would buy with it would be. I'd probably buy something stupid like a llama. Like
An alpaca.
an alpaca. Dustin told me they're so ugly. They're not very, I think they're cute, but they're like ugly, so they're cute, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
I'm buying a car or a truck.
Honk.
Pay off my
Honk.
car, buy a new car.
That's a good idea. I could buy the Mustang Mach-E.
Ooh, I saw a weird.
Ooh.
Okay, hold on.
Are you okay?
You ever heard of Lucid?
Like dreaming?
No, like that's a car.
Oh, no. Let me look it up.
I think it's
Hold,
an
please.
electric car. I saw one yesterday.
Lucid Motors.
Just pulling out in traffic.
Search.
You know, like normal.
Deuce. I saw a car the other day that I was thinking was it looks nice. It looks similar to like a Tesla.
It is.
It's very
is
similar. Image.
It's a electric car, right?
Yeah.
Oh
mhm.
yeah.
It looks like a Kia almost.
Yeah.
It's like
it
a
was
Kia mixed
weird
with
looking,
a Tesla.
But the back part is weird because it
Yeah.
looks like NASCAR almost.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So I have seen this one.
I think it
I've
was
seen one
white.
similar. Yeah. So there was one that I saw
Just
the other
kidding, I don't
day.
think it was white. I don't know actually.
It was a car, and
It
I
was
saw
a car.
it.
I saw it.
I
and
was like,
said,
what is this
"Ooh."
car? I've never seen this before. What? That is not a Tesla.
See, and I saw one the other day that I was thinking was like a Tesla or something, but it was like the new Hyundai Ioniq,
Yes.
and they look weird. Honestly, sorry, Hyundai. Yeah. My mom's got an Ioniq. They're pretty cool, but this is not an ad for that. So I don't know. That's probably what I would buy if I were to buy a car. That's what I would buy.
I don't know what car I would buy if I had that much money.
Just buy every Tesla.
Because I'm still
All of them.
thinking very like
Boost stock.
There's only four Teslas. So
Yeah.
buy all 4 of them.
I thought you were saying like everyone in the world. And so I was like, all right.
why would I need that?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I need a car
And then
that's good
destroy
for
the
road
buy the
trips.
company
Yeah.
and destroy it.
So
Okay.
that's where like a
So maybe I'll just buy a converted van.
that's where like a hybrid would come in and be handy. Like a hybrid converted van or something. Like a Mercedes what are they called?
Sprinter.
It's like a Sprinter, but they've got like the interior all decked out so that you can like van life it.
I mean, why would you van life if you got a money?
Because it's fun. Because then you
Yeah,
can just
van
go.
life is fun.
Yeah, because then you can
That
go.
doesn't sound fun to me.
You go all over the country, and then you can go camp and just
You can stay
explore.
in luxury hotels.
Dude, I wouldn't want to
Well,
do that
here's
though.
the thing.
I mean,
though, like,
sometimes
you can't stay in a hotel and like wake up to, I don't know, the amazing view that is.
I mean, you could.
Maybe 10-year-old me, 10
I don't remember
years
what they're
ago,
called.
old me would
10
have
years
said, "Yeah, let's do that."
Alabama
Now I'm like,
Hills.
nah, I just want to be in my bed.
See, I like that, but like, there's lots of comfortable beds that you can put in those vans. Like
Yeah.
so the bed that I have in my trailer, in my camper right now, so comfy. So comfy. The one before, not comfortable, but I bought a new one, and so it's nice. But
Oh.
I just feel like it would be kind of neat to be able to go and explore that way.
Yeah, and if I want to stay at a hotel, I'll have money and I can just stay at a hotel.
Yeah.
Luxury
have
hotel.
have somebody else drive another van so I can have 2 vans.
See, that's
One with just the bed and the other one was all the other
the other
crap.
one with everything else. See, for me, I think I would kind of want to drive, but the other part of me is like, meh.
I like driving.
If
It relaxes me.
see
I'll
on
fly there. You guys can pick me up.
there you go.
There you
on
go.
on
That
this
works.
side of not necessarily the Mississippi, but on this side of the country, I think van is the way to go. To drive around, to explore the national parks, to explore like California and Oregon and Washington and all of those places. If I'm going to the East Coast, I'm going to be staying in hotels,
Yeah,
luxury hotels.
definitely.
That's where I would go, like up in high rise.
It's really hard to van life on the East Coast.
I don't want to drive anywhere. Like I'm going to Chicago in August. You can't drive. You don't drive in Chicago. You walk everywhere. You don't Uber anywhere. You just walk. So anyway, any other thoughts on lottery, more purchases, things that you would like to purchase, predictions on numbers?
Yeah, no.
No predictions on
How
numbers.
does anybody, I mean, when it comes down to like picking lottery numbers, how do you do it?
I tell the computer to generate it.
Do you? That's how I've done it before.
I generally choose like my lucky number and then I go based off birthdays.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm always curious on people's like predictions because obviously growing up in Utah, we don't have a lottery and I didn't grow up playing it. So I don't know how anybody does it.
Technically, you're supposed to be 18 years and older to play.
Right. But even then, like I was 18 and I was still living in Utah and, you know, my parents didn't play the lottery. And so I never watched anybody play it. So anyway, just growing up, you know, I could talk to Dustin and Dustin's like, yeah, this is just how you do it. I'm like, see, this is like magic to me.
Well, I guess I could just call my family and be like, hey, buy me this many tickets. And then I don't have to go to Idaho.
Could.
Or
It's fine.
any
You
other
don't have to
state.
come see me. It's fine.
Calm down.
Zesty. On this spicy note, do you have any final thoughts? Is that it?
Just gonna mess things up.
That's right.
Yeah.
You win the lottery, you coming into work tomorrow?
No,
No, absolutely not.
Me
I'm
neither.
calling in Rich.
I'm
Well,
calling in Rich.
I
Goodbye.
have the day off tomorrow anyway, so
It's fair.
Yeah, I might as well get that last paycheck.
That's right. You got to stick it through. See how many you can get out of it. Maybe 3.
My care level might not be as good, so
I honestly don't think I would quit my job. I just wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't care as much if I got fired.
You know, we were just talking about this. I felt the exact same way a couple years ago. I was like, I don't think I'd quit my job. I think I'd stay because I really like it.
Yeah, I
no,
really
I'd
like my
quit.
job.
I'm out. I'm tapped.
I like my job. I don't know. I do.
Same.
I mean, I like my job too, but I'm not.
Right.
I just
I don't want
know
to
what
trade my time for work.
I don't know what I would do. All
Whatever you
day.
want. Literally whatever
I
you
would
want.
probably just be bored at home. Well, I guess if I get
your dogs
I guess
out
if I
and
get
you
a
do your
van, if I get a
life.
van, I can do van life and
Yeah.
just drive around.
You just go explore, and then if you get bored, then you can come back and you can find somewhere to work. And if you don't like the way that they're treating you, it's that FU money, and then you get out.
It's fair. It's fair. I could do that. Yeah.
Then you call someone to bring you up breakfast.
That's right.
You Uber it.
You Uber it.
I would Uber food all the time.
I really think that I would hire somebody as a chef to come in and cook all of my stuff.
Me too.
Because then,
Actually, that's fair.
honestly, I think that would be cheaper than
Than
Ubering
Uber, yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah.
Like
For
way
sure.
cheaper. Anyway, all right.
Well,
Final thoughts?
dreaming is nice.
Yes,
It is very nice.
it is nice.